Well, folks, the market took a nosedive today. Like a straight-up Wile E. Coyote off a cliff kind of drop. Why, you ask? Our man in the White House, the tariff titan himself, decided to slap tariffs on, well, pretty much everyone. He's calling it Liberation Day. But from the looks of it, it's more like Everybody Panic Day on Wall Street. Now, before you start digging a bunker in your backyard, the Donald says he's open to negotiations. That's right, folks, everything's for sale. But only for a phenomenal offer, of course. What exactly constitutes phenomenal in Trump land? Your guess is as good as mine. A lifetime supply of Diet Coke? Naming rights to the next Trump Tower in Pyongyang? Stay tuned. This whole thing has sent shockwaves across the globe. World leaders are scrambling, economists are having collective aneurysms, and the Twitterverse is, well, the Twitterverse. Buckle up, buttercups. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Remember that cozy little nest egg you've been building for retirement? Yeah, about that. The stock market took a bigger hit than a mob informant wearing a wire. We're talking trillions of dollars wiped out, poof! Gone, vanished like your hopes and dreams after a weekend in Vegas. The Dow Jones, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, all down, down, down. Tech giants like Apple and Amazon, more like applesauce and Amagon. Retailers, let's just say they're not exactly feeling the love from consumers who are now staring down the barrel of higher prices on everything from sneakers to smartphones. This wasn't just a dip in the market, folks. It was a full-blown swan dive into a pool of economic uncertainty. And guess who's holding the inflatable swan? That's right, our boy Donnie, claiming it's all part of the plan, a necessary evil on the road to, well, he hasn't quite figured that part out yet. So, what exactly are these Liberation Day tariffs and who do they target? In a nutshell, Trump just slapped a 10% tax on pretty much everything coming into the US from 180 countries. That's right, 180. He's like the Oprah of tariffs. You get a tariff. You get a tariff. Everyone gets a tariff. But wait, there's more. On top of this baseline tariff, he's added some bonus tariffs on specific countries. China? Take a 34% hit, on top of the 20% they were already paying. Europe? A cool 20%. Japan? 24%. It's like a global game of tariff roulette, and nobody's a winner. The official start date for this tariff extravaganza? Tomorrow! That's right, folks, no time to waste. Gotta strike while the iron's hot, or in this case, while the market's crashing. Unsurprisingly, the rest of the world is not exactly thrilled about Trump's tariff tirade. China, understandably miffed about being slapped with a 54% tariff, is vowing to retaliate. Europe is talking tough, with whispers of a trade war brewing. Even Canada, our friendly neighbor to the north, is calling these tariffs unjustified. Meanwhile, economists are busy running around like chickens with their heads cut off, warning of a potential global recession, or worse. The US dollar has taken a nosedive and businesses are scrambling to figure out how to cope with the fallout. So, what does the future hold? Honestly, at this point, your guess is as good as mine. Will Trump's gamble pay off, or will it backfire spectacularly? Will the global economy plunge into chaos? Will we all be reduced to bartering for essential goods using bottle caps as currency? Stay tuned, folks. This roller coaster ride is far from over.